Greetings, Magic community. I'm Mike from MTG Scribe, and welcome to episode 2 of Road to an RCQ Waste Not Edition, the series where I try to familiarize myself with a deck. I got there eventually, before bringing it to my first ever RCQ in about a month. If you joined us for the last episode, things could have gone better, but we did win the mirror match, which is a start. I have made a little bit of a change to my list, but previously I had 2 copies of Invoke Despair in the sideboard, and I have changed that to 2 copies of Meathook Massacre. As I spoke about last time, I don't actually own 2 copies of Meathook Massacre, but someone reached out to me and offered to sell me 2 copies, so I have access to them. So I want to give them a shot in the sideboard and see if I like them. I don't know if they actually would end up replacing Invoke Despair or if they'd end up replacing something else, but I do want to try them, and we'll see how it goes. A couple of things before we get started. I have been invited to take part in the Magic Online early streamer event happening on Friday, June 7th for Modern Horizons 3. So I am going to be streaming probably on Twitch, possibly on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. I'll post everything on my Twitter account, which is at @MTG_scribe. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really fun. The set looks great. And I'm probably going to be drafting most of the day, although I might play a couple of leagues of Modern, even though that's not a format that I particularly play very often. There are some pretty sweet deck lists that I saw Young Dingo and Aspiring Spike play today that I'm kind of interested in. There's a Grixis Phoenix deck, especially, that I think looks really interesting and really fun to play. So I might do that, but mostly I'm going to be drafting on Friday. So come join me. And if not me, there's a whole host of other great creators who are streaming the same day. Hopefully you can find someone to watch and check out Modern Horizons before releases. June 7th, Magic Online. Now, I don't think there's any need for a long preamble to this one. If you want my thoughts on why I've selected the version of the deck that I have, or what makes it different than the stock version of Waste Not, go ahead and check out the first part of episode 1. Otherwise, let's just dive into the games. So far in this series, we have not lost a die roll once, which sounds like it should be a really good thing. Obviously, we're going to be on the play. Let's see what we got. I might be willing to mulligan more aggressively than I have last time. I think that was a problem of mine. But I think this is a pretty clear keep. Waste Not on 2, Liliana or Go Blank on 3. No 1 or 2 play, but I don't think this is something that I can not keep. So, play Silken Citadel on black. Just pass the turn. What do they have going on? They have Gigantha revealed. Okay. Soulscar Mage, sure. Now, I don't know the meta of Pioneer all that well. So, I don't really know what this is. Play Waste Not. Pass the turn. I think next turn we're probably going to go blank. Mono red prowess. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I do know what this is. Nope, nothing I can do. Might be in a little trouble here if they have anything to follow. They have nothing to follow up with. No, that's lucky for us. Castle Lochthwain. I still think I go blank. I still think I go blank. I could Karavik or Liliana. Maybe Liliana's better. She'll die, but then I can Karavik next turn. As long as I draw a land, I can Bitter Triumph and get Liliana back. Maybe that's better than go blanking now. Creature. Then with the Soulscar Mage. They go. The fact that they didn't have anything behind. Or they didn't plot that. I guess I couldn't do anything else, but they didn't plot this. Wizard Lightning, sure. Kill. Oh, they hit me with it. Interesting. Light up the stage. So 5 power on the Slickshot show off. But nothing else and no land drop? Well, I do think that changes things for us. I'd love like a Duress or a Thoughtseize. No. Alright. I want a Bitter Triumph, their Slickshot show off. So let's have each player discard and see what we get from them. I'll discard this Go Blank. They discard Soul Scar Mage, so I get a zombie. And then I'm just going to say go, right? Do I want... I mean, I don't really care so much about either of their lands. I could upkeep, kill their den. Well, I have the mana open for it. Yeah, I think that's... No, I'm going to wait. I don't actually know what they have for utility lands that I'm worried about, other than den. I'm going to wait. The Crime Trigger might matter. A 1 Kamano faces Kakazan, sure. I go to 9. A 1 to skewer the critics. Sure. I go to 6. Alright, I have to Bitter Triumph here. I can't go to 1. Paying 3 life is pretty scary. I don't really want to get rid of Kirvik. I think I have to pay the... I think I have to discard Kirvik, though. Bitter Triumph, discard a card. Oops, hold on. I don't know what that was about. Discard a card. Kill the show off. I will discard... Do I just discard the... No, I think I want them to discard their hand. Well... No, I'll discard the Go Blank. I should not have played that land. I didn't mean to do that. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to cast Kirvik anyway, and then I can Liliana minus them. And then can't cast anything. Get another zombie. Or get in for 2. I know they can cast a Soul Scar Mage this turn. Get 2 Lava Runner. Pumped up from Kakazan. Sure, that's fine. Can you block this with the zombie? And then on their turn, I can, if I need to, have them sacrifice a creature and then kill something with Bitter Triumph. I just gotta remember to not play a land if I draw a land. Go into combat. Sure, right. Attack. So, oops. Declare attackers. Nothing I do want to block. do nothing. Huh. That's interesting. That makes me want to go blank. I could pay 2, cast Waste Not, -2 Liliana, have them discard. Or -2, make them sack a creature. Spend my other 3 mana to use Karavik's trigger to play Go Blank, then attack. I think that's the way to go, right? So start with Waste Not. Make them sack a creature. Put this in the stack, targeting a Go Blank. I would like to cast it. Targeting you. A3. This in the stack. Don't want to cast anything. Discard. Play Wizard's Lightning. Hit me with that. Yeah, that makes sense. They discard. Skewer the critics. So I draw 2. Push is good. They have to sacrifice a creature. Now the question is, obviously I attack with Karavik. Do I hold the zombie back? I'm at 1. Any burn spell, including a command. Oh, they're getting a commander next turn. I can't. But I have to attack. They draw a haste creature. I'm just dead. If they draw any burn spell, I'm dead. I think I have to push damage. Commander flips. Did they draw anything relevant? Yeah. Attacking makes all the sense in the world. Have to block. Nothing. Okay. Tiny Bones joins up. Targeting you. Can't do anything. I would love to draw a Cling to Dust. Discard a Wizard's Lightning. They couldn't cast. Yeah, that makes sense. Draw 2. Gaia Reach is good. Gaia Reach is a good draw. Fatal Push is fine. Alright, so we're going to Gaia Reach them. Liliana is also pretty good. Although I think I discard Liliana here. I don't think it really matters. 2 pushes and a Bitter Triumph. I'd rather keep those. Discard Play with Fire. Draw 2 more. Karavik. And another Tiny Bones joins up. I'm going to hold the Tiny Bones joins up. Going to attack for 3 since I have 3 kill spells and I can cast 2 of them. What is the 4? Sacrifice a desert. Round of Runes deals 2 damage to any target opponent. I think I want to kill that. Probably on their end step. Takanuma. I'm just going to play Takanuma out. Let's start here. Hive is a great draw. I'm going to get rid of Tiny Bones joins up. I don't think it's going to be super useful at this point. Discard a land. So I get a bunch of mana. Can't really do anything with it. Play out the Hive. Not casting anything. Attack for 3. Still dead to any burn spell. Light up the stage is pretty good. Concentrated Swift Spear, that's fine. Play Swamp. One, two, three, four. I could keep up Fatal Push if I Gyre Reach and Hive, but I couldn't keep up 2 kill spells. And I know they have at least 1. Alright, I'm just gonna do 2, 3, 4. Fire up the Hive. Attack for 6. Eat. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Can't do anything with that. So 1 draw. I need to fade 1 draw. Okay. 2 Fatal Pushes and a Bitter Triumph. As long as they don't draw Burn, I win. Sure. Fatal Push. Nice. That was a bit of a sweat. Okay. Is this the kind of match that I play Meat Hook? Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. When a creature your opponent controls dies, you gain a life. The life game seems important. The life game seems important. I think I am going to play these. I think I'm going to dump these 2 go blanks. Or 2 of these go blanks. Do I play anything else? Knight of Dusk Shadow doesn't really do anything. Trespasser is sort of interesting as a way to get on board. And the incident on the life game might matter. I don't hate that. We cut a Liliana and a Karavek, the 2 Trespassers. This seems like a match where I need to, like, weather the storm early to get a bit lucky that they just never drew any lands. Is there anything else I want to do? Animals doesn't do anything. It is an early blocker, I suppose. I'm never going to cast anything with it, but it can block like a Swift Spear early. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put Tiny Bones in. Duress doesn't seem great, although they do have a number of pump spells. No, I think this is fine. Just realized I didn't have my music on. Right, Tiny Bones on 1, Castle Lochthwain, Bitter Triumph, Graveyard Trespasser. This seems good. Keep. Kamano's totally fine. Cling to Dust. I do like having a Cling to Dust in pocket. Play out Tiny Bones. Doesn't do anything if they have Slick Shot, obviously, because it fly out, unfortunately. But I can Bitter Triumph that next turn. Take 2. 2's not bad. Trespasser. Okay, well, I'm going to keep Tiny Bones back. I see no reason to get in for 1 here. We'll keep Bitter Triumph for their turn. Do I block Kamano with Tiny Bones? I think I do. Because I do care about the exile effects a little bit. Yeah, we're going to do this. I did accidentally skip past the step where I should have Bitter Triumphed. Whoops. Sure. I mean, I have to cast it now. It took 3 additional damage that I shouldn't have. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. Kill you. Discard this. Go blank, maybe? Or the Graveyard Trespasser. Let's do the go blank. Draw another Cling to Dust. Would have preferred a land. I have a Lava Runner and another Light Up the Stage. Okay, well, just say go, I guess. That one was not accidental. I would rather take the 1 damage. Although I knew they had Lit Up the Stage. That was flat out just a mistake. I should not have done that. Rampaging Ferocidon. Players can't gain life. Ooh, that's kind of gross. And a Soulscar Mage. Also gross. Alright, what am I doing here? Could Cling to Dust just to gain the life for now. Yeah. I don't really love Bitter Triumphing anything. I'd rather save that for the Ferocidon. I think we're going to do this and eat the show off. Gain 3 life. There you go. Or, this is my turn. Oh man, that'd be super sweet if I had 2 more land. If I had not missed a land drop, that would have been a sick draw. I have to kill something. Probably the Soulscar Mage. What am I discarding? I want to keep Meat Hook. I guess it's just Cling to Dust. I think it's likely that it gets blanked in a second anyway by the Ferocidon. Take 3. Cast Ferocidon. Draw a land. That's something. I have a blocker now. Still gonna need the Soul Scar Mage. Even if I can't get in the life, I think they still lose the life, don't they? Yeah, they do. That's not ideal. Two cards left in hand. 2, 3, 4, 7. So I think my best out is blocking here, drawing a land, and casting Meat Hook for 2, which should clear the board. I can't kill the Ferocidon otherwise. And I have a Graveyard Trespasser in backup if I have to. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. Oh, I forgot I did Menace. Oh, well, all right. Fair enough then. Let's block here. That's sort of a disaster. Wizard's Lighting. Am I just dead? 3, 6, 8. I'm at 1 again. Okay. Fatal Push is not ideal. And I can't even Fatal Push the Ferocidon and have no way to enable it. Yeah, right. I'm just going to see this game. Well, that's unfortunate. I think this still is good. Tiny Bones is probably better on the play than on the draw. Yeah, let's just run it as is. Would like to go first. Yes, thank you. Two Fatal Pushes and a Bitter Triumph. No hand attack. No all kill spells. Actually seems kind of okay. I have on 1. Soul Scar Mage. Push. Waste Not. Do I cast Waste Not and let them? No, I don't. That seems insane. But I do think I Bitter Triumph instead of Fatal Push so that next turn I can cast Waste Not and have Fatal Push up. Okay. I'm going to pay the life this time. Throwing up runes, sure. Let it stage. Oh, because I lost life. Yeah, alright, it is what it is. Thoughtseize is sort of interesting. Let's start here. I think I'm going to Thoughtseize them. Case the Crimson Pulse, Skew the Critics, and Soul Scar Mage. And they can... if you control 2 more, they can't Wizard Light me next turn unless they draw a land. But they can hit me if they... I'm going to take the Soul Scar Mage, I think. Make a 2/2. There you go. The next turn I gotta reach Sanitarium and can use it if I need to. Clearly did not draw the land. So they have a Skewer the Critics and 2 Case of the Crimson Pulses in hand. Draw a Tomb of Yawgmoth. So I think I plan on discarding that. Meathook seems great. Discard the land. Discard Case of the Crimson Pulse. I draw a card. Also seems pretty good. Back in. Discard a card, then draw 2 cards. You have no cards in hand. You can go keep, discard your hand, and then draw 2 cards. Okay. Ferocidon. Doesn't have haste, which is pretty good. It is annoying that I have no way to revolt it, though. Or no way to enable revolt, I should say. Oh, actually, hold up. Permanent control left the battlefield this turn. Can't do that. I think I attack, though. If they enable revolt, great. If they don't, I cast Graveyard Trespasser. Sure. Kill you with this. Play Trespasser. Eat your Ferocidon. Say go. Play with fire. Okay. That'll enable their Skewer. Or it will do nothing for them. Another Graveyard Trespasser is great. Okay. That's the turn. Yep. Card, a case. Let me draw a card. I assume. A discarded. You were the critics, actually. Ace of Crimson Pulse. Discard a card, then draw 2 cards. You got it. A discard. Rampaging Ferocidon. Liliana the Veil. Play this. Why would I play that? Keep doing that. Should have kept it to discard to Liliana. Eat the Ferocidon. They take 5. Go to 5. I could just hold Liliana at this point. Just removal. Show off, sure. I don't think they can do 17 here. I know one of the cards is Case of the Crimson Pulse. That's an easy choice for me. Kumano's not going to do it. Skew the Critics is not going to do it. Let's go. Well, this is a much better start than last time. Out of curiosity. They're not going to tell me. That's fine. Great. 1-0. Way better start from last time. Maybe we can even double our win total from last time. See you in the next one. Finally happened. Finally lost a die roll. And wow, was that a terrible opening hand. I mean, if like multiple things were different, it'd be great. Obviously, we're going to mulligan that. 2 Lochthwains, a Swamp, Irish Sanitarium. Yeah, I mean, I have to keep this. I'm going to dump one of the Castle Lochthwains, I think. Chosen color is green. Interesting. Well, say go. You're playing Mono Green Devotion? I didn't know people still did that. They are playing Mono Green Devotion. Interesting. Well, only one thing you can do when you see an Elvish Mystic. Field of Ruin is interesting. What are they planning to do with these sunken citadels? Let Castle Lochthwain say go. Nykthos. Green, green. They plot Outcaster Trailblazer, huh? Okay. Waste not. Well, I would like to Field of Ruin that Nykthos. Swamp. A3. Kiora. And tap their Forest. Cast a Landlore Elf. I respect the white border. Tiny Bones joins up. Okay. So, Guy Reach obviously the land for turn. I think we Waste Not and then Bitter Triumph the Landlore Elf. They're down to 3 cards in hand. Next turn, I can Tiny Bones and Karavik or Tiny Bones and Liliana. Yeah, alright. Pay 2, cast Waste Not. Pay 2. Bitter Triumph, paying the 3 life. I am going to admit, I did forget that Bitter Triumph could kill Kiora. That's unfortunate. I think it's Liliana. Old Growth Troll is not great. Invasion of Ixalan. I have the Eye Tyrant. Alright, so I'm gonna start with Tiny Bones joins up, I think. They discard a Leyline of the Guild Pack. I draw a Cling to Dust. Cling to Dust is actually a pretty good draw. Play Hive. Play Liliana. Make them sack a creature. I assume the Outcaster Troll. Oh, maybe it's the Olgo Troll, actually, since it becomes an enchantment. Another Outcaster Trailblazer. So this turn, I'm Karavicking. If I draw a land, I can both Fatal Push and Bitter Triumph. Yeah, I should have killed this when I had the chance. I was not thinking. I think it's probably too late at this point. This version of Mono Green seems pretty good. This is the first time I played against Mono Green with Waste Not. And I think I am in a lot of trouble. I noticed, though, that all of their creatures seem to be odd. Kill Liliana. I understand. I could go blank them. That doesn't seem great. I think I probably want to have to kill this Kiora. Which means Karavik. Done. Karavik's trigger. Grab. Oh, actually, Fatal Push can only kill the Landlord Elf. So I'm gonna just grab this Bitter Triumph. Oh, I can't do both anyway. I never drew the land. Yes, I would like to cast this. I would like to... Pay 3 life. And like to kill Kiora correctly this time. The way that I should have last time. This goes back in the stack. I don't do anything about it. Kiora dies. I think it's probably too late. I think I'm just dead. Another Invasion of Ixalan. Jeez. Lucranos Reborn. Also has a mana value of 3. So Extinction Event seems pretty good in this match. So far it can kill every creature they've shown me, including this Cavalier of Thorns. But they're drawing a lot of cards. What is this? Hostile Hotel. Hostile. Severs the creature, put a soul counter on this, then if there are 3 more soul counters, move those counters, transform it. Turns into a creeping in. Whenever it attacks, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses X life. You gain X life, where X is the number of creature cards exiled creeping in. 4th Invasion of Ixalan. Yeah, this seems hopeless at this point. That Outcaster Trailblazer is really good in this deck. Back for 12, which is exactly my life total. Sure, I'll block. I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't really think there's anything I can do at this point. Another Landlord Elf. Another elf. Go blank. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna concede. Ooh, wow, that was a beating. Okay. Obviously, I want these extinction events. What am I dropping? Probably... They have so many creatures. I don't know that Liliana is necessarily good. They draw a lot of cards. Children seems really good here. Which means Karavik is probably good because, in a way, it's just an extra copy of Shieldred. I think it's probably 2 go blanks. Do I want to bring anything else in? Could bring in Meathook to early days, kill their elves. That's not terrible. Definitely want the Bitter Triumphs. Definitely want the Fatal Pushes. I guess this is just... Oh, is Pithing Needle good here? Pithing Needle would stop Kiora's activation. I don't think it would stop anything else, though. They still get to draw cards off of it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it as is, I think. Just for the extinction events. Yeah, like I said, I've never played against Mono Green Devotion with Waste Not. That went pretty poorly. I feel like I should be doing more sideboarding here, but I'm just not totally sure what to bring in. Maybe Meathook is good here. Kill elves early. Maybe I should have dumped Kisa in this match. This probably isn't going long. And if it is, I'm probably in trouble. Maybe that's not true, though. Maybe if I can keep them off the board early, it's fine. I'd like to go first. Tiny Bones, Waste Not, Urborg, and a bunch of lands. If I keep this, do I play Tiny Bones joins up on 1? Probably not. So I Waste Not on 2, and then Waste Not on 3, and Tiny Bones joins up. Well, I have 3 turns to build stuff up. That seems bad. Am I likely to get a better opening hand if I mulligan, though? What do I want here? Kill spells. I want a mulligan. I think that would have been a really good... Yeah, this seems much better. I think that would have been a really good hand. Not knowing what their deck was. So what do I dump? Go blank, for sure. Sunken Citadel on black. They play an elf. And push it on my turn. They play an elf. Bitter Triumph. Now the question is, do I play Waste Not, or do I hold up Fatal Push? Or do I just use Fatal Push, not even hold it up? That's probably better. Or do I Bitter Triumph, pay the 3 life, so I can have Fatal Push and then cast Waste Not next turn? That's probably the way to go. Pay 3, kill you. Even though Bitter Triumph can kill other things. Invasion of Ixalan. What do you do again? Top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand, but the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. They take Beseiju. Okay, so they have a plan against my Waste Not, which is actually fine. I'm still going to Waste Not, knowing that they can kill it. I actually don't mind getting ramped here. And I have Fatal Push-Up still. And they can't cast Beseiju right now anyway. Pick your poison. Sure, that's fine too. Another invasion. Alright, so I guess the question is how much interaction do they have? Can they kill my Shieldred? Field of Ruin is great. I would rather play Field of Ruin. Run out Shieldred. There you go. If they can kill Shieldred, they're in really good shape. If they can't kill Shieldred, I think they're in a lot of trouble. I'm not sure what Mono Green has for kill spells. Yeah, Cura is not ideal. Another Invasion of Ixalan. I know they have a Beseiju. And an Old Growth Troll, which they can't cast yet. Leona's great. I'm going to play Takanuma. I think I saved Liliana. I will kill their lair in their upkeep with my Field of Ruin. No reason to cast Liliana now. I'll just attack Kiora, I think. Okay. Just say go. So presumably they play Old Growth Troll. Liliana and kill it. Yeah, Old Growth Troll. Sure. Actually, I could Fatal Push it. It's probably a better idea. They draw a card. Forgot that Revolt got turned on because of my Field of Ruin. Nykthos. Sure, that's actually fine. Draw a card, lose 2 life. What's happening here? Oh, they had another one. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Can't take care of 3 of them. When Oath of Ness enters the battlefield, top 3 cards of your library, move a creature, land, or planeswalker from among them, put it in your hand. Rest in the bottom of your library in any order. You may spend mana as though or any color to cast planeswalker spells. That's interesting. Cavalier of Thorns. Okay, so we're going to Fatal Push one of your Old Growth Trolls. A land card if moving on to the battlefield and the rest of your graveyard. When it dies, exile. You do put another target card from your graveyard to have your library. Okay. So, Go Blank is a little interesting. Probably not worthwhile. I think it's pretty clearly Liliana. Take it down to kill an old growth troll and just attack them. If they keep casting big things, they're going to kill themselves. So, make him sack a creature. Yes, I understand. Attack them directly. I think they have to block here? Yeah. There you go. Down to 8. They have infinite mana, but they can't keep drawing cards, so... The Cavalier of Thorns. Make 17 mana. Go to 6. Obstinate Baloth is annoying, gains some life. Draw a card. Go back down to 8. Sort of lost track of what's actually in their hand. Lucranos Reborn. Draw a card, take 2. This would be a great time to draw Extinction Event. Down to 4. Extinction Event or Gyreach Sanitarium would also just win me the game. Sadly, that did not happen. 2 and 1. Draw a card. Duress. Play my swamp. Actually, each player discards a card. I'm going to discard this Duress. Then I'll just go blank them for the remainder of their hand. What did they discard? Oh, wait. Yeah. So, no cards in hand. Nothing in the graveyard. Can't attack. Just say go. They go to 2. Six and reach lifelink. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. Gisa's interesting. Gisa's actually really interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Gisa. Make them sack a creature to get 2 tapped zombies with Menace. They're going to gain 6, which is obviously unfortunate, but six. Can't attack, obviously. They go to 4. Cast the 4th invasion of. Make 18 mana. Cast another Cavalier of Thorns, go to 2. It's crazy how good Gyre Reach Sanitarium would have been in this match. Doesn't that just kill them? Oh, because they stack the triggers. Okay, I forgot that they gain life off of that. That makes way more sense. Back down to 2. Untap Nykthos. Okay. And Storm the Festival. Uvenwald. Uvenwald? Uvenwald Oddity. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what happened there. I think my internet died for a second. combat. Swing with everything. Block. Don't think this matters. Block. Doesn't matter. Now, I definitely could have scooped there. It looked like I was pretty dead for a while, but again, I've never played Mono Green Devotion with Waste Not, so it was good, especially this version of Mono Green Devotion. It was interesting to see how that all played out. I'm not sure if I could have won that game. I don't think I played it poorly, but I mean, we were an Extinction Event or a Gaia Reach Sanitarium away from winning. I think that might be a hard match. Even though they draw a million cards, the Bailoff life game is real. And Pelucranos keeping them in that game was obviously a big deal. So, all right, 1-1. On to the next one. All right, here we go. We are on the draw again. This hand seems fine. Gigantha the Wellspring. All right, so am I against mono red again? If I am, this hand is not fine. Tiny Bones into Waste Not into Tiny Bones is pretty bad, even with the go blanks. And if they are in fact playing mono red aggro, I need a kill spell early. On the other hand, this hand does let me go Tiny Bones into Waste Not into Go Blank, which is not nothing. I'm gonna keep. I want to stress. I think this is a mistake. I think I should be mulliganing this because I think they're playing mono red aggro. But if they're playing anything else, I think this hand is fine. Oh, they're playing Phoenix. I don't mind this hand at all against Phoenix. No possible play yield at all. I keep forgetting that I need to enable that out of a game. Not having a swamp isn't ideal. These Castle Lockthorns entering tapped is pretty bad. Card a card, which I'm sure they'll be fine with. Well, they clearly don't have a Phoenix. Otherwise, that would have been into the bin immediately. Second Spire Bluff Canal. Inti. Okay. They have one card in their hand. Oh, they're playing in Soul. That explains why the Gigantha made no sense to me. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a really bad matchup for me. That's not ideal. So I think I have to kill Inti here. I think I want to do it now. The next turn I Waste Not, and then if they have a card in hand, Tiny Bones joins up a second time. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Cryptic Coat is on the top of their deck. Ugh. Play a land. Play a Smuggler's Copter. I am in a lot of trouble here. Fatal Push isn't bad. Play taps and say go, I guess. We know Cryptic Coat is their top card. Can't cast Waste Not now. I need to Fatal Push Up, I think. Cast Cryptic Coat. Through the Smuggler's Copter. Oops. Sure. Okay, now I'd like to do this. Push the Copter, take 3, go to 9. They have no cards in hand. Another Go Blank. I mean, there isn't really much I can do. I don't know if they have any graveyard stuff. I'm taking 6, going to 3. Cast Waste Not. Say go. I think I'm probably just dead here. Steam Vents. And I'm dead. Alright, I play Liliana, I make them sack a creature. They can return the coat. Can they return the coat? How much can they return the coat? 2. Yeah, they can return the coat. But either way, they can just attack me for 3 next turn and kill me. So that's it for this game. I don't even know what to sideboard in this matchup. Path of Peril doesn't seem terrible. Is Meat Hook bad? Go Blanks seem pretty bad in this matchup. Could play Graveyard Trespasser. Or actually, if I'm going to do that, I would play Knight of Dusk Shadow, I think. To block what? Does Pithing Needle do anything? No. I guess I could name Cryptic Coat, actually. I'd like to play first. Hive and no other lands. Oh, can't keep that. 2 Gaia Reach Sanitariums. I'm going to keep. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Shrapnel Blast. Inti. Epicure. Spyglass Siren. Can't keep them off of 1. Can't keep them off of material. I think I just take an Inti. And then next turn, plan to duress away their Shrapnel Blast. Alright, Steam Vents. Yantha is not in their hand. Yes, Spyglass Siren. Tiny Bones joins up. Duress. Take Shrapnel Blast. They drew another Inti? Jeez. Can't do anything else. Just say go. Cast Inti. What do they exile with it? I haven't exiled anything yet with it, or anything with it yet. Smuggler's Copter. Take 2. I guess my best draw is land to land here, which seems not ideal, but this does let me Tiny Bones to get a card out of their library, or out of their hand. They discard Inti. Oh, Inti trick. Well, that was a mistake. Should have done this in the other order. Smuggler's Copter, sure. That makes sense. Play the Steam Fence. Alright, I don't know what's in their hand officially at this point. Attack me for 2. Go to 11. Land. Field of Ruin. That's a land. 1 mystery card in hand. Mill a card, take a damage. Given Reef. Lose 2. Play Darksteel Citadel. Cast Cryptic Coat. That's a problem. Attack for 5. I need some sort of removal. I mean, it is removal. Can't attack. Well, I guess I can attack, actually. Because if they draw a creature, I think I'm dead anyway. I gotta start pushing damage, I think. If I sit here and do nothing, I am going to lose this game. Map under that is fine. Bin a Smuggler's Copter. Crew the Smuggler's Copter. I go to 2. They go to 7. Oh, it's May. It's a May effect. Up to 4. That's not ideal. but I can Gaia Reach. They return the coat to their hand, and play it next turn, and crew and attack for 5. I can't block anyway. Is there any reason to not just Gaia Reach now? I don't think so. I go to 6. Field of Ruin. They go to 1 on their draw step. And then if they can't, if I untap, I should be able to win. And I think the most they can attack me for is 5. Unless they can make another map or have an Epicure or something. So it's going to be close. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, so I think I was right to take out to not put in the Trespassers and to take out a Karavik. I honestly might want to take out another Karavik. Tiny Bones is a little bit interesting. Karavik doesn't seem great. Tiny Bones seems a little bit interesting, at least. Actually, the Duresses might be okay, but let's see what this does. Back on the draw. Duress, Bitter Triumph. Cling to Dust doesn't really matter. A good number of lands. I can Duress them early. Have a Bitter Triumph for Inti. I'm gonna keep. I don't think this is great. At least Duress on turn 1, and then Cling to Dust, draw a card if I need to on their upkeep or their end step if they don't play a creature on turn 2. Oh yeah. Different Reef. Say go. That's great. Meteog Massacre is a pretty good draw, I think. Alright, let's Duress you. Spell Pierce. Sure, that's fine. Duress them for a Spell Pierce. Inti. Okay. Pithing Needle is interesting. Swamp. I think I just Bitter Triumph Inti, pay the 3 life, and then next turn plan to Pithing Needle, naming Cryptic Coat. Obviously, I'm doing it on my turn to play around any kind of counter magic. Darksteel Citadel. Concerning. Cryptic Coat. Okay, Castle Lochthwain. Pithing Needle for Cryptic Coat. I'm gonna Cling to Dust their Inti to gain the life, or do I hit their Spell Pierce to draw the card? I would love Fatal Push, I think. I'm gonna do nothing for now. I'm gonna play the land this turn. I would love them to play an X2 so that I could meat hook for 2 next turn. Yeah, just take the damage. They don't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna draw the card. Draw Waste Not. And Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones is sort of interesting. I have to meat hook first and Tiny Bones next turn. This is a 3-2, right? Yeah. They could counterspell my meat hook. So maybe I just play Waste Not and Tiny Bones this turn. I'm gonna meat hook. If they have Smuggler's Copter, I don't want them getting it out. Yeah, I'm gonna meat hook. If they can counter it, they can counter it. No counter spell. Okay. Oh, so great. Path of Peril seems good. Play Tiny Bones. Play Takanuma. Pay 2. Cast Waste Not. Wow. Ooh, man, the way the first game of that match went, I did not think that we were going to win that game, but pretty good. I mean, they didn't draw a whole lot, it seems, but I was really worried about how that matchup was going to go after that first game. And we're 2-1. Doubled our win total from last week, so that's great. Very happy with that. We've been seeing a lot of very different decks this week, which is also interesting, so awesome. We got 2 more to go. Yorion. Playing a Yorion deck, so blue-white control, I assume. Once again on the draw. Makes sense given how many on the plays we've had. I don't think I can keep this. I don't really want to play a tap land into a tap land. I did say that I wanted to mulligan more aggressively. Alright, so this I'm going to keep. Tiny Bones on 1, Waste Not on 2. I think I'm going to discard. So they're playing Yorion, and if that is blue-white control, I probably don't care about this Fatal Push so much. Let's see if that is the right move. Headquarters, sure. One of these days I'm going to remember. So we play a Swamp. Tiny Bones joins up. Discard a card, please. They discard a Swamp. Oh. So they're not playing blue-white control. A basic Swamp. I'm not sure what this is. Pillage the Bog. Okay. Play Waste Not. They go. Next turn, I go blank them. I have no idea what they're doing. They're playing some sort of 5-color Yorion pile. Blood Crypt. They Vanishing Verse my Waste Not. Okay. Do I just thought? No, I think I'd be as mana efficient as possible. Let's just go blank you. What are they? Mana Confluence and Basic Island. And then play a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. Thoughtseize you. Oh. Interesting. Well, I have to take this Omnath. Because they will be able to cast it next turn. Is Nivdalite typically a Yorion deck? There you go. If they play a land pre-combat, I think I Bitter Triumph this Shaman token. To keep them off of the treasure. If they don't play a land, maybe I should just Bitter Triumph it anyway to keep them off of the treasure. They don't discard anything. Oh no, I'm sorry, they haven't done it yet. They don't discard anything. Yeah, I think I just do this to keep them off of getting the treasure. Obviously, it's not like ideal, but so we know Unmoored Ego. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library. Put up to 4 cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. So obviously they're gonna take Waste Not, I assume. Which is actually fine. This deck actually has other ways to win, which is one of the reasons I like this version of Waste Not. They took Waste Not, yep. That makes sense. And we know their only card in hand currently is Niv Mizzet. Field of Ruin's not terrible. It's also not ideal. I'd love to draw like any kind of pressure, but what do they have? Forest Plains Island, Swamp, Mountain. So they have all of their mana. So I think I'd kill this part. Well, actually, hold on a second. Island and Swamp have already been exiled. I can't imagine they play much more than one copy of every basic land, although maybe they do. I guess they are playing a Yorion pile. Alright. So we're going to kill their Triome on their upkeep. They get a plains. They get a reflection of Kiki Jiki. And then they pass 2 cards in hand, one of them being Niv Mizzet. Cling to Dust, huh? I think I'm going to use this to draw. Let's kill Unmoored Ego and draw a card. It's a Go Blank. Go Blank's not terrible. I mean, again, I'd love any kind of pressure, but also this gets that Niv Mizzet out of their hand. Deadly Cover Up was their other card. Okay. So presumably they play a land by Yorion, or I guess we'll see what they do. Ancient Cornucopia, sure. That makes sense. Attack with Reflection. Alright, any kind of pressure, please. Karavik counts. Oh. Done. This in the stack. I would like to cast Bitter Triumph, please. I'll discard a card, targeting this. Discard Takanuma. Don't do anything with this. Oh, we have pressure. They play a land. Triumph's not bad. Well, they milled Bring to Light when I played Karavik. Right. They draw an Omnet or a Niv. They drew a Bring to Light. Pick a lever for a creature, instant, or sorcery card of mana value less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Exile a card, then shuffle. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. That is not ideal. So presumably they don't gain life off of that. They did gain life off of it. Why would they do that if they're going to cast a 5-color spell? They gained 2. They could have gained what I assume is 5 or 4. I guess depends on what they get. I guess it depends on what they get. Maybe they're not going to get Niv Mizzet. Damn, 2 Bring to Lights on top of their deck. 1 milled, 1 drawn. They do cast Niv Mizzet. Alright, enters battlefield with the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors or among them. The chosen cards into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Pretty gross. Do you have to reveal them? Reveal the top 10 cards, okay. So I'm just going to kill this regardless of what happens here, so let's just get this out of the way. Do I want to cast anything from my graveyard? Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I could have go blanked. I could have waited till after they put them in their hand and then go blanked them. That was foolish of me. So pillage the bog, they'll get to keep, and lightning helix and vanishing verse. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that's bad. So they don't get this, they don't get this, they don't get this, they don't get this, they don't get binding. They don't get this, they don't get this. I could have gotten rid of 2 of the 3 of these. Whoops. Alright, well, any crime, except for Fatal Push, because they don't have a creature. They can do this either. I think that might have cost us the game. Presumably they keep Lightning Helix, and they can deal with Karavik, but can't do anything else. Village the Bog. Lightning Helix, Karavik. Up the beanstalk. Oh, did they get a Leyline binding? Draw a card. Take 2. Field of Ruin's not bad. I know they have a Vanishing Verse, so I don't really want to cast the Shieldred. I do want to play Field of Ruin, though. Not now. By doing their upkeep, they're just going to Lightning Helix Karavik. Is that okay? That is fine. If they cast something I can... Like if they cast Omnath, I can Fatal Push. I think Omnath is only 4. I guess let's look. Yeah, so I could Fatal Push Omnath, for example, if they drew it. So I do want to wait until their upkeep. Oh no, I said it too late! Whoops. I thought I said it in time. They cast Pillage the Bog. Okay. Get a Sulphur Falls. They now have blue mana. Lightning Helix. Okay, so now blow up their Sulphur Falls. Let's hit Go Blank. They do something. Pay a white. Unpay a white. Okay. Cast Go Blank. Go to 4. They discard Leyline Binding and Vanishing Verse. Okay. That is what we wanted, to get rid of the Vanishing Verse. 1 card in hand, it is a mystery. Could be another Leyline Binding. But I think now we just cast Sheoldred and hope for the best. Mill a card, take a damage. They mill a Leyline Binding. That's good news. Fatal Push and Bitter Triumph in hand. They take 2. A 3, 4. Five. Another Bring to Light. Yeah. Pretty good. Why is this triggering off this? They don't draw Bring to Light, do they? Oh, because of the Beanstalk. Yeah. That makes sense. Tybalt. Okay. Take 2 off Sheoldred. Tybalt comes into play. Which I can kill. But unfortunately, not until after they do it. Means they can cast Sheoldred next turn. Link to Dust isn't terrible, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yep. I cast Sheoldred. I don't think there was a point where I had priority before they were able to use Tybalt's ability. Well, let's eat this bulky. Gain 3 life. Takanuma. Yep, take 2. I need... Oh, Liliana does keep me alive. Oh, no, it doesn't. Why did I take damage? Oh, yeah. I was thinking it would take 1 damage. I should have played the Takanuma first. Oh. I made a lot of mistakes in that game. What do I bring in for Nivtalite? Duress, I guess? Maybe Tiny Bones? Maybe Knights of Dusk Shadow to have an early threat. Bitter Triumph definitely stays. Fatal Push probably doesn't do much here. Yes, I think it's fine. I don't want to cut Shieldred. Maybe it's a Liliana. I would like to play first, yes. Okay. I can keep this. 5 on 1. Knight on 2. Trial. Kissa. Urborg. I know that helps them, but I think it's fine. Knight of Dusk Shadow. See if we can get some damage going. Basic Swamp. I mean, sure, if they're going to play any land on 2, that's probably a good sign for me, since I have an Urborg in play. Did I... Nope. I'll also play Basic Swamp. Attack you for 2. Carrick the Punisher. Next turn I Waste Not and Knight of Dusk Shadow. Wouldn't hate trying to land in one of the next 2 turns. Captain Gissa on 5, and then Field of Ruining their Triome. Seems pretty good. Alright, they shock in a Blood Crypt. Sure, Lightning Helix is fine. Another Waste Not. Play another Triome. I get a Duress. That's fine. Let's play this Waste Not, and then I'll Duress them and attack for 4. Beanstalk, Bog, Bring to Light. What do they have for mana? They have 4 mana? Definitely this Bring to Light. Draw 2. Thoughtseize. Field of Ruin. Play the Field of Ruin. Thoughtseize you. Oh, hold on. Thoughtseize you. Let's take Pillage the Bog. Draw 2. Karavik is great. Field of Ruin is totally fine. Move to combat. Swing for 4. Beanstalk, yep. Lila Undefeated Slickshot. 3/3 Prowess. When you cast a multicolored instant source spell from your hand, exile its spell instead of putting it into your graveyard. If you do, it becomes plotted. Okay. Duress. Alright, so I'm going to attack for 4. I'm going to play Gissa, and I'm going to Duress them. And then hope that they don't have a sweeper. I don't know what they play in terms of sweepers. At least they have Karavik and the Hive to back me up, if that's the case. Attack for 4. Unblockable since they have Menace. No, that's not a good block. No, that's not a good block. I can't kill them here, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't. Five for Gissa. Black. Nope. Not what I meant to do. I meant to Duress. Nothing I can take. I'm totally fine with that. They go. I have to draw exactly some sort of sweeper. Anything that's not a sweeper and I win. Measure something. Deadly cover-up is not going to matter. Oh, wait. It's not going to matter. It matters exactly. That's like that's the worst thing they could have drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't Karavik and Shieldred. I think I just attacked them with Hive. Right. Wait. I could play Karavik. But I can't do that and Field of Ruin. Yeah, I think I just attacked them with Hive. That's not going to matter. Of course it's going to matter. They literally drew into the one thing they needed. Alright, fine. That also works. That was pretty good. It went pretty well. I think that game plan of getting to them early, getting pressure on them early really matters. I think I keep things the way they are. I don't think I change anything here. Unless I want to swap the Go Blanks out for Graveyard Trespassers. Do I hate that? See how it works. Can't do anything till 3. I'm gonna mulligan this, I think. 1 land on the draw. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna dump. I think it's Waste Not, actually. Obviously, I have to draw into a land, but turn 1 Duress is pretty good. And if I draw any land in the first 2, great. Awesome. Cornucopia, Binding. Fable, Pillage. They can pillage next turn. What do I want to keep them off of? I don't think I care so much about Binding. Maybe it's Fable, honestly. I think I'm going to take Fable. So, again, ideally I would go land, I think. Alright, so their Binding is live. They can cast it now. But if they want to use it against my Knight of Dusk Shadow, I'm gonna view that as just me using a discard spell. Play Fable Passage. Cast Cornucopia. I'd love to draw a land here. Even a tap land would be fine, because it would let me Tiny Bones this turn. Having Tiny Bones out before Gissa comes out is actually pretty good. That means Gissa triggers immediately, and I don't need to worry about doing anything to Crime. Crime happens automatically. Just say go. It's Thoughtseize. It's not bad. Attack 2. They Binding, sure. That's, like I said, that's essentially just using my Knight as a discard spell. So let's Tiny Bones them first. They can discard whatever card they'd like, which gives me chance to Thoughtseize them and ruin Omnath. Yeah, it's got to be Omnath. Right, not drawing a land there is not good, but if I was going to not draw a land, that is probably the best turn I could have had, having not drawn a land. Village the Bog, yep. They look at the top 8 cards, put 1 into their hand. And what do we know is in their hand? I don't remember. Shoot, should have done a better job. I did not draw the land. That's kind of a disaster. Bring to light. So they're going to get Omnath. Which I'm going to kill. I don't remember what Omnath does, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, Unmoored Ego. Interesting. They're going to take Waste Not? It's fine. What would I take if I was them? I actually don't think it would be... I mean, I know my deck really well. I don't think I would take Waste Not, though. They did name Waste Not. They do know my hand. Alright. Land, please. Excellent. Trespasser. Eat Omnath. Play Breeding Pool. Another land. So... Going for 4. Let's eat Bring to Light and Unmoored Ego. And I don't see any reason to cast Liliana yet. Cycle Jetmare's Garden. Play Stomping Ground tapped. Thoughtseize. Sure, let's take a look at what's in your hand. The Godless Shrine. Totally fine. Cornucopia, Fable. Yeah, no reason to cast Liliana. Beanstalk, okay. Draws a card. Cycle Jetmare's Garden. Godless Shrine. They shock it in. They do. They have another spell to cast. Cornucopia. So that'll flip my Graveyard Trespasser. Land, please. Another Liliana. Not great. Attack for 3. Eat Pillage the Bog this time. They go. Let's go. At any point, I could have drawn another land, considered getting out some zombies, but I will take that. Again, Nibdelite seems like a pretty tough matchup overall. Pretty happy with that win. We got one more. We leaps and bounds improvement from last week, though. See if we can close it out. All right, we are on the draw again, which is sort of terrifying since we keep winning. I mean, we're on the play. Man, I can't keep that straight. Obviously, we're keeping this. The question is, do I Thoughtseize on 1? Or do I wait and double Thoughtseize on 3? If I had another land, I would be inclined... Oh, with Karavik in hand, yeah, I guess I Thoughtseize on 1 and then waste not on 2. And then on 3, either go blank or Thoughtseize. Oh, I am on the draw. Why did I think I was on the play? I don't know. They play a Haunted Ridge, so I would guess this is... Thorin, Vein Ripper, Rakdos Vampires. What do you got? Oh, wow. Yeah, let's take Fable. Yeah, let's take Fable. I didn't realize that they mold so much. I've... Waste not. They draw Sorin, they draw Sorin. But they didn't have a Vein Ripper. They'd have to draw Sorin and Vein Ripper. Land. Cool. They Thoughtseize me. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's reasonable. That is reasonable. Alright, I don't have Edict effects in this deck. This version does not play Edict effects, other than Liliana, obviously. So I need a way to deal with Vein Ripper that doesn't kill me. And I don't think that I have one. But I do think I should side in more creatures. What am I cutting? Also, Knight of Dusk Shadow does prevent them from gaining life off of the Vein Ripper. And allows me to kill it. I think is pretty important. Maybe it's just better if I don't play them, though, and I just never let them have it. Like, I don't want to cut discard effects against them. In fact, arguably, I want to bring in my Duresses. And cut these Cling to Dusts. Maybe that's right. Oh, I could have run in Pithing Needle for Sorin. I should have done that. That was foolish. Are they playing first? They keep 7 this time. 2 lands. I can cast both of them. A bunch of hand disruption. Seems perfect for this matchup. Thoughtseize me, sure. I guess it takes Waste Not. They do take Waste Not. Damn it. I will remember to do this at some point. Duressia. Transmogrify? I did not see that coming. If they Thoughtseize me back, they take... probably go blank, I suppose. But I'm not really worried about that. I think I take Case. And then take their Transmogrify next turn. Thoughtseize me, yep. Maybe they take my Thoughtseize. They do take Go Blank. Okay, that makes sense to me. Liliana's not a bad draw. Play Takenuma. Duress, because I know you have something I can Duress. And Atraxa. Well, let's seize that Atraxa away too. Sunken Citadel. I think I'm just going to play the Sunken Citadel. And say go. I think their last card is a land. Fatal Push. Garbage Sanitarium. Play Liliana. Take Liliana up. It was a land. But getting Liliana up to her ultimate seems pretty good if I can do that. Alright, they have a Merix. Forgot about the Merix. So that'll keep Liliana in check. Liliana goes down to 3. Blood Crypt tapped. Bitter Triumph. Sure. Let's do this. Tiny Bones joins up. Ugh. I really don't want a Bitter Triumph their Might token. Yes, I have to. Got a Fable from them. That's something. Make another Might. Attack Liliana. That's Lock Twain. Two, 3, draw a card. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin's great, actually. Fortunately, it does mean that I can't tick up Liliana this turn. And if I tick down Liliana, then Liliana dies next turn anyway. It's the only way to keep Liliana around. Both attack Liliana as expected. Oh, did they draw into something? They go. Okay. Karavik's great. Can I do both of these things? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can do both of these things. Is there a reason to do Field of Ruin after Karavik? Don't believe so. I could have fatal pushed one of their mites. I forgot that I was going to get the untapped land. In my mind, it just comes into play tapped. Oh, I can still do it. No, I can't, because I'm not targeting anything with them with anything. That was a roller coaster. I play that super messy. I think that if I was smart, I would have done the other order, and then I could have just put Waste Not into play. Go blank me. Yeah, that makes sense. I am a fool. Send everything at Liliana? Yep. Block 1. Another Field of Ruin is pretty good, actually. Case of the Stashed Skeleton. Okay. Do they attack Liliana with everything? They do not. I draw Waste Not. That is a pretty good draw. I I discard Bitter Triumph, they discard Duress. Draw a card. It's a Sunken Citadel. No reason not to play this. Alright, if I tick Lillian up to 5. They bring it back down to 3. They can kill Liliana if I -2 it, but I think that's okay. I hope that's not too much. The 5 is a little scary. It's a land, that's good for me. They don't attack at all. Seems weird. Search your library. Break card, put in your hand, and then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. They can't do anything yet. Do I wait? I think I do wait. They go to 10. That's the case. Yes, that's fine. I guess they get Transmogrify to get Atraxa. Oh, I should have killed it. Yeah, that was foolish of me. They get Transmogrify, they play Atraxa. Well, that's not the end of the world, actually, because I can just kill Atraxa. My thinking with waiting to Gaia Reach Sanitarium until their turn is that if they draw something that they want, I can make them choose between the two of them. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe that was a mistake. So they get Transmogrify. They sack their Might token. Theoretically, they would attack Liliana first, then sack their Might token. So I guess the question for me is, do I draw off Castle Lochthwain? Okay, so let's draw. Hive. Let's Gaia Reach. Thoughtseize. Does me no good. Had I hit a removal spell, I think I could have prevented this. Thoughtseize is just bad for me, I think, because of life totals. They discarded a land. I don't think there's anything else I can do about this. They're just going to get Atraxa. Yeah. You get Atraxa. Atraxa reveals Mutavault, Bankbuster, Damping Sphere, Haunted Ridge, Duress, Bankbuster, Blood Crypt, Haunted Ridge. They're going to take Mutavault, I assume, Bankbuster for their artifact, or maybe Damping Sphere. What does Damping Sphere do again? Oh, that doesn't matter. Mutavault, Duress, and Bankbuster. Mutavault, Bankbuster, Duress. Yes, I understand. Play the Mutavault, which unfortunately protects them from Liliana. Castle Lochthwain is not great. Second Liliana is pretty good, though. Let's get rid of this. I think I want to play the Hive. Get rid of a land, sure. Alright, sack a creature. I have not enough life to do anything with this. Fire up the Mutavault, I assume. No, they just sack. They just sack the Atraxa. Whoa. I did not see that coming. If I attack here, they go to 7. I can only put them to 1 the following turn. And if they attack me with the Mutavault, I'm just dead. I could play the second Liliana, make them discard something. I know they have... I moved it off screen. Duress, which I don't really care about, but that does mean that I have to cast Liliana or they're gonna Duress me and take it. So they have Bankbuster, Duress, and a card I don't know about. Use the Liliana to keep. I would like to keep this one. I would like both of us to discard a card. Draw a card. Bitter Triumph is not the worst thing I could have drawn. But I don't think I attack here. They attack back for 2. I go to 2. I attack back for 6. They go to 1. I think I'm just going to attack, actually. It means that I can't use the Bitter Triumph this turn, but I can theoretically use it next turn. Yep, they attack me with the Metavolt. Cast Bankbuster. And then cast Case. Oh, Case is bad. Second Karavik is interesting. So if I tick down Liliana, make them sack their skeleton, I can attack for 3 with Karavik. Attack for 6, they go to 1. I make them sack their skeleton token. I play the other Karavik. I don't have Bitter Triumph up, but I do have a blocker. And I still have Hive. Otherwise, I attack for 3 now, put them to 4. And if they can remove Karavik, I have to survive a whole nother turn. I think I'm going to do it this way. I don't know if this is right. Oh, wait, they could... I would have had to do this before. All right, so I took the decision out of my own hands. Right, yeah, I couldn't. I would have had to do it the other way around. I was just thinking for a second that maybe I could have attacked, and then when they fired up the Reckoner Bankbuster, I could have killed it with my Bitter Triumph, but that doesn't work because then I don't have an untapped creature. Extinction event is not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, that's fine. Do I want to do... No, I don't. I don't want to do this first. I do want to do it on their end step, though. Just in case I get to make a creature. Play another Mutavault. That's okay. That's not okay. No, that's the worst thing they could have drawn. Ugh. Bankbuster is a 2, right? Oh, it's crew 3. Never mind. I'm good. I'm just going to do this now. Guard Karavik. Love to make a zombie here. Go blank. They discard Fable, so I draw a card. Doesn't end the game, unfortunately. Tiny Bones joins up. And another Bitter Triumph? Huh. It's interesting. So now if I attack with Hive, they go to 1. They have the ability to search for anything. So anything that can crew Bankbuster, and I'm dead if I attack with Hive. I can't attack with Hive. But what I can do is this and see what happens. Fatal Push is really good. But I can't Bitter Triumph and Fatal Push, or I will die. Well, this has to be Tiny Bones joins up. And they hit another land. Does this allow me to attack with Hive? It does not. It doesn't allow me to. They get any creature they can cast. They attack with the 2 lethal. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. And they're going to draw here too. Ugh. Yeah, I know. Just 1 damage short. They go blank me? Oh, come on. Well, that's frustrating. would like to go first? I must have played that last game badly. I feel like there has to have been a way that I could have won that game. Thoughtseize, Edict, Atraxa. They're gonna Thoughtseize away my Waste Knot, and then Thoughtseize away my Liliana. Take Edict in case I draw a creature. Go blank. I'm not sure where, but I must have played that last game badly. I really feel like I should have won that game. Thoughtseize. I assume take Liliana. Although you could take Go Blank too. That wouldn't be crazy. Oh, Duress away the Go Blank. Also understandable. Thoughtseize has been used. Haunted Ridge. They still have in hand. Springs has been used. Blood Crypt is out. So their hand is Haunted Ridge, Atraxa, something. Ridge Sanitarium. Cool. I'm going to do this just to keep their mana base painful and also to fix mine a little bit. So I have black, just in case. They buy Gigantha. Yeah, that's good. Bitter Triumph. Okay. Played Haunted Ridge. I know they have Gigantha in hand. Go blank me. I'm being out waste knotted. Karavik would be a good draw. Children would be a good draw. At least I don't think they can cast Atraxa. Gigantha. Kill Gigantha. Another Ridge Sanitarium? Not ideal. Actually, geez, do I do it? No, I don't. Yeah, I think I do this. This sucks. I'm gonna discard Ridge Sanitarium. Keep the Go blank. I hate giving them options, but case. That's not good. Field of Ruin. Not ideal. Love to draw Gissa here. Thoughtseize. Waste Knot. Alright, discard Thoughtseize. I guess I can at least play the Waste Knot. Discard Mutavault, huh? That's interesting. They have a Transmogrify in hand, maybe? 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, it's Atraxa time. Transmogrify. Oh, I guess we can just look. Fable, Bankbuster, Duress, Mirix. Well, I drew Shieldred, which is fine, but is not going to help me. I'm just dead in 3 turns. Would have been good last turn. Less good now. I would have liked some way to deal with this Atraxa. This is not looking good. Really frustrating. I really think we could have won last game. Yep. Shieldred's Edict to kill Shieldred. How poetic. Treasure, tax for 9. Go up to 18, I go down to 4. This game is pretty over, I think. Now I draw Gissa. Sure. Get out there. Show them what you can do, which is nothing right now. Again, 2 turns ago would have been okay, but as it stands, alright, I'm just going to concede. Well, it went a lot better than last time, and I was really happy about everything until that last match, which I really think we should have won. But I guess that happens sometimes. I'm not entirely sure what I should have done differently. It is entirely possible I was not aggressive enough in attacking. It is entirely possible I was too aggressive in using Karavik's abilities. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think I did wrong. If you think we could have won that last match, or if it was hopeless anyway. We also lost to the Mono Green Devotion deck. I'd also love to hear people's thoughts on that and what I could have done differently in that game. Maybe there's a way to win that. It didn't feel super winnable, but you never know. I'll be back in a few seconds with the recap. All right, and that is the end of episode 2 of Road to the RCQ Waste Not version. Overall, we had a better showing than the first time, even if last time I left feeling on an upbeat because we won our last game in the mirror. This time I'm leaving on a downbeat because I really think we could have won that last match. But we ended up playing Mono Red Aggro and winning 2-1. We played Mono Green Devotion and got pantsed. We beat both In Soul Artifact and Niv Delight 2-1, both of which feel like they should be not great matchups for me, for Waste Not. And then lost to that Rakdos Transmogrify deck. Excuse me, and I think we should have won that one, but we didn't. So 3-2, definitely improvement over the first one, and I look forward to the next one. Hopefully we can continue to make more improvements. Love to get a 5-0 before I make it to the RCQ, but as a reminder, this Friday, June 7th, I'm going to be taking part in the Magic Online Creator Early Access event for Modern Horizons 3. We're drafting most of the day. I might play a little bit of Modern, but probably not. Hopefully I'll see you there. I will have a location of where I'm going to be doing this on my Twitter account at MTG_scribe. And yeah, hope to see you there. It's going to be fun. And that's it for this time. So until next time, good luck, and I hope tomorrow is a better day for you.